Hey everyone, welcome back to Operation Feather Fan and welcome back to the Zhuge Liang playlist. I was just thinking the other day how much of Zhuge Liang's life I've already covered on this channel. I've covered his inventions, his quotes, his southern campaign, his empty fort strategy, how he was recruited by Liu Bei, both of his Chu Shi Biaos, his Longzhong plan, his Stone Sentinel maze, his wife Huang Yueying, his debate with the Wu scholars, and so much more. If you are a Three Kingdoms or Zhuge Liang fan, this channel is the place for you. Welcome home. Something that I've always wanted to know was, where is Zhuge Liang buried? Kongming famously died in 234 from illness whilst he was in camp in the Wuzhong Plains. He dedicated most of his life to the kingdom of Shu Han, and he worked tirelessly to ensure the kingdom would continue long after his death. Before his death, he gave clear instructions on how he wanted to be buried. Kongming wanted a very modest funeral and tomb. He wanted no luxurious or expensive materials. This reflected his Confucian and legalist principles. Kongming is actually buried on Mount Dingjun. Mount Dingjun is a mountain located in the Mian County of Hongzhong. It is situated across Tiangdong Mountain, separated by the Han River near the old Yongping Pass. Mount Dingjun is most famously known for the Battle of Mount Dingjun, which took place in February of 219, a battle between the warlords of Liu Bei versus Cao Cao. Liu Bei scored a huge victory that marked a major milestone in his Hongzhong campaign, and also the death of prominent Wei general Xiao Yuan, who was killed in action during the battle. It is easy to see why Zhuge Liang chose this area to be his final resting place. It clearly meant a lot to him. It is an area of outstanding natural beauty. Kongming was given the title Marquis Zhongwu by Liu Shan, literally meaning loyal and martial marquis. Wuho Temple of Hongzhong is a stunning place. It is known to be solemn and quiet. The temple has been repaired and restored many times and covers an area of 287,000 square yards. The present Wuho Temple retains much of the architectural styles of the Ming and Qing dynasties. Not far south of the temple, at the foot of Mount Dingjun, lies the tomb of Zhuge Liang. The tomb is surrounded with white marble guardrails. There are 35 reliefs on those guardrails, which tell the story of Zhuge Liang's life. Sima Yi, hearing the news of Zhuge Liang's passing and the Shu army's withdrawal, quickly launched a pursuit. The Shu army feigned a counterattack and successfully fooled the overcautious Sima Yi into thinking that Zhuge Liang was still alive and had an ambush waiting for him. So the Wei army halted and the Shu army successfully retreated. This gave rise to a very popular Chinese saying, "A dead Zhuge scared away a living Zhongde." When Sima Yi found out about the saying, he responded, "I can predict the thoughts of the living, but I can't predict those of the dead." The death of Kongming was widely mourned by the people of Shu Han. Kongming's last will and testament is as follows: "I have 800 mulberry trees and 8 acres of thin fields, so my children and grandchildren are self-sufficient in food and clothing. I am abroad without any particular accoutrements. I wear government-issue clothing and eat government-issue food, and do not have any other source of income for my personal use. When I die, do not let there be any extra cotton on the corpse, or any special burial objects, for which I would be indebted to the nation." So we can clearly see here how Kongming's love of humility and frugalness shines through. A while ago I made a video on 5 amazing life lessons by Zhuge Liang, and in that video I listed his frugalness as one of his qualities. After Kongming's death, his property was checked, and this further verified his claims of frugality, which answers another question I see people bringing up quite often, and that is, if we know where Kongming is buried, how come his tomb hasn't been robbed before? And I think the answer to that is obvious. When you research what kind of a man Kongming was, he didn't care for luxury or extravagance. He was not motivated by rank or status or money, so nothing of worth was buried in his tomb. Therefore, there was nothing to steal. It is very difficult to tell via pictures, but I think Kongming's tomb has excellent feng shui. I'm a feng shui practitioner myself, and I can tell by looking at the pictures that the whole area has a quality of serenity to it. It's on my bucket list that one day I want to visit China and see a bunch of different places. One of them would be the tomb of Zhuge Liang. And in my personal opinion, this is just me here, I think Kongming was probably buried with his feather fan. So thank you for watching. Hope you found this video informative. Take care, and I'll see you soon.